Okay, hi guys. I know this is Zorkent too. Okay, just turning up my volume because there's nothing really better to do. This isn't, like a Mineplex game or anything. I'm just going on the Mineplex server because there's not really anywhere else to go to talk about this really. Um first off, got some pretty awkward news to share with you. Um One day I was going to record episode 12, and let's just say the first clue was that my skin had been reset to Steve. And then after that, I went on the world menu and there was absolutely nothing there. So, yeah, at that point I was just kind of freaking out. So, yeah, I have no idea what to do. Um, the XNXX world has been deleted, and so is the Herobrine world and the Null world. They're all gone, just like that. I don't know what to do. But I have I've met with one of my friends, and she gave me groundbreaking evidence that cannot be debunked, that to prove that the creepypastas are real. Okay, just to give you a little hint on how it cannot be debunked, let's just say she found a way to get into the files. You already know where this is going, don't you? So she found a way to got the I can't say words today. So she found a way to get into the files, and she found on the files a code for the creepypastas, a code for every single one. Yeah, it was kind of mind-blowing. But in a way it wasn't, because we kind of already know that they're real from my personal experiences with them. So yeah, I'm just exploring the Mineplex server. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. But the thing I want to talk about the thing I want to talk about with you guys is what she found on the files. And she found some pretty dang weird stuff. So, first off, she experienced the creepypastas one by one. They were appearing on her world. And in this video there's some very important news. So yeah. But anyway, she found the file for the Steves, and what it said was kind of weird. So it's for all the Steves, it said gone underscore, and then it said the color code for the Steve. Like if it was green Steve, it would be gone underscore. Um, for some reason it was actually 008,000 instead of FF00FF. Oh no, 00FF00. I'm not remembering the color codes. But yeah, so I may have been wrong about the Steve color code. We were right the first time. But for all the other Steves, I was right. Red Steve was gone underscore FF0000. Blue Steve was okay. Blue Steve was still gone underscore 0000FF. Gold Steve was gone underscore F F F F 00. and Purple Steve was gone underscore FF00FF. But here's some groundbreaking news to me because okay, I'll just cut right to the chase. So in all the videos with the Steves in it, like with Orange Steve, Saber's merging them together, and he separated Rainbow Steve. We've never actually seen Orange Steve. And all this time we've just been thinking that Orange Steve doesn't exist. Well, guess what? My friend found a sixth, file that started with gone underscore, and it said gone underscore FFA500. Now, if you guys don't know what color code that is, because that is a little strange, that is actually the color code for orange. So, all this time, Orange Steve has been hiding. He exists. He's just kept himself away from us. Now, why that is, I don't know. Think it might have something to do, though, with the fact that, maybe Saber and, Unspeakable and Shark and Moose and all those other gamers who found the Steves, kept messing with them, and he just didn't want to fall down that hole, so, well, figuratively, not literally. So, he probably just hid himself away. I don't know. But he does exist. We have evidence. We have groundbreaking evidence that Orange Steve does exist. He exists. Although we've never been able to find him, he exists. He is there. He is there. And in addition to Orange Steve, oh yeah, there was actually a not color code, a file for Rainbow Steve, which was pretty surprising, because Rainbow Steve was, I thought he was a merged creepypasta, and he is. But I just find it a little weird that there's a file for a merged creepypasta. I mean, I guess there would have to be a code for him, but still, it just seems kind of weird. There's no code for Ultra Steve. So the color code for Rainbow you'd expect to be all complicated. Well, guess what it was? It was 6 zeros. Gone underscore 000000. Now, we all know, because I've already talked about this in a previous creepypasta theorizing video, that that the color code for Rainbow, that color code is not the color code for Rainbow. That's the color code for black. So, the fact that Rainbow Steve's file appears in the as black, it's just kind of weird. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know, Rainbow Steve might be evil, and then again, he might not be. But the fact that his code appeared in the files as Dark Steve, because remember, there was a Black Steve, and it's Dark Steve. And Dark Steve has been dealt with, but something tells me he might come back. I don't know, because this Rainbow Steve black color code business just, I don't know, gets me all tingly. But in addition to that, yes, there's also Light Steve there. We found the gone underscore 6Fs. So yeah, Light Steve was there. But in addition to that, there was one more file that started with gone underscore. And don't get me wrong, Herobrine and Null and the entities are still there, but I'm just talking about the Steves right now. There was one more file that started with gone underscore, but it didn't have a color code. Instead, it said gone underscore deceased. Now, if you don't know about what this means, this is obviously Herobrine. Now, I have evidence that this is Herobrine. I didn't come empty evidence-handed, if there's even such a thing. Okay, first off, what I've noticed is that if that file is for Herobrine, which it is, because I have more evidence other than this, then all the files starting with gone underscore, I don't think I'm the only one to notice, all the files that have started with the gone underscore, at least all the ones that my friend has mentioned to me, have been, like, all the gone underscore files have been holding positions for a Steve-based creepypasta. You know, like Green Steve, Red Steve, all those guys. And that means the only Steve-based creepypasta left is Herobrine. Because Herobrine is a Steve-based creepypasta. He is, don't get me wrong. In fact, he pretty much is Steve, except, like, you know, evil, and he has white eyes. Also, now let me talk about the rest of the evidence I have that makes me think that this code is Herobrine. So I talked about the gone underscore part of the file. Now I'm going to talk about the other part, the deceased part. Okay, so if you guys don't know what deceased means, you can probably pause and look up in the dictionary right now, but I'll just tell you, deceased means dead. And I don't actually believe this myth myself, although it might actually be true. But Notch's brother is supposed to be Herobrine, and everybody's saying a lot of stuff about Notch's brother is dead. So if you tie those two facts together, they're basically saying that Herobrine is dead. In other words, Herobrine is deceased. So it would only make sense that a file starting with gone underscore, which only showed up for the Steve-based creepypastas, ending in the word deceased, which means dead, would be there for Herobrine. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna talk about today. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye.